Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Friday, the 12th of May, 2023. I hope you are keeping well. It's lunchtime here. I'm back for some food. I actually have to leave again for more work quite soon, but I've got a little bit of time. Hopefully, time enough to play the game of Sudoku, although very unlikely that I'll be playing it without a notation. But anyway, I notice in the Guardian, I was thinking about something. After just reading an article in the Guardian, I am browsing it anyway. I haven't read it in great detail, I must admit. But I was in India in 1987 as part of I was traveling around the world, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really a interesting trip, kind of educational in many ways, and I did enjoy it a lot. But one thing that was that stuck in my mind is at that time, although things may be different now, people asked me about my religion. Religion was such an ingrained thing in everybody, and I'm a lifelong atheist. Well, I say lifelong after the age of about 9, maybe. I've never, had any religion. I just have disavowed all of them. And I used to say atheist, and people would look at me and confused. I used to say no religion. They would look at me and confused. Go through a whole list and say Christian. No. Buddhist? No religion. And this just went on and on with everybody that I met, and they needed to know that I had a particular religion, and I couldn't give them one. I ended up just saying yes, like whatever they suggested in the end, because it was easier like that. But one thing that really did impress me in the country was everywhere I went, I kept seeing signs disavowing communal violence and violence based on religion and stuff like that. And I thought it was really good because, we have to live and let live, right? And there were lots of people would always say, we don't mind about other religions and stuff like that. And the people that I stayed with, various people across the country who were friends of friends back in London, there were Sikhs and Hindus and Christians in some cases, and they were intermarried and stuff like that, and nobody saw this and as any kind of problem or anything like that. But unfortunately, right now in India, according to the Guardian, and I have no reason to disbelieve it based on other information that I've seen, Hindu nationalists are upsetting life and making life quite bad for followers of other religions. In particular, there's an article today about an 800-year-old temple where militant vigilante Hindus are really causing lots of problems. So, and this channel actually goes out to quite a lot of people in India. So if by any chance you are in India, please don't do this kind of thing. Please love your neighbor, right? I'm sure you do. I'm sure people who watch this channel definitely love their neighbor rather than hate their neighbor. So, but just... don't allow others to do the same kind of thing as well. Right, shall we get on with the game of Sudoku? New York Times, hard level, you know what to expect. 4's block up here. I spotted this while chatting to you. There's a 4 there, and I spotted something else. Where is it? Yeah, there it is. The 4's across here. They just leapt up at me and said, hey, here I am, a 4, a lonely 4, come and take me. And there's 4's blocking down here and a 4 across here. And that will give me a 4 in that square. Let's keep at it. We'll go right across here and get a 4 there. And have we almost finished? It looks like we might be. Is this possibly the last one? It was indeed. How about that? That's nice. I'm going to have a mouthful of coffee. Hold on a second. There's a 6 down here and a 6 up here. So now there's a 6 there. And this 3 blocks... actually, I don't need that. What am I talking about? 3 blocks down here is what I was looking at. Sorry, my eyes went a bit skew with there. I took my eye off the screen. That means that 3s have to be in one of these 2 squares, right? Blocking here and a 3 blocking down here. So we will, in fact, also get a 3 there. And now we can say 3 up here, 3 down here, and we can place our 3 there. 3 across here and 3 down here will give us a 3 in that square. And now we have a 9 blocking up here, so we'll get ourselves a 9. Oh, sorry, wrong key. 9 in there. Yeah. 7 across here, so there's a 7, and this block will be finished with an 8. So, actually, I'll just say it like this. It's not how I saw it, but 8's blocking those squares, so we'll get an 8 down here. I actually saw it by looking down like this, but anyway, it doesn't really matter. We have 2 up here and 2 across here, so we'll get a 2 there. Now, 2 and 5. 2 and 5, 2 and 5. That means that's 2 and 5 over there, and this is not 2 or 5. It's a 9. We also have 9s blocking up here and up here. That will give me a 9 in that square. And now 9 blocking these squares and 9 blocking this square. So in that row, that will be a 9. 1 blocks here and 1 blocks here. There's a 1. 8 blocks this square. There's our 8. And we will finish this row with a 2. Six across here gives me a 6 in that. So I was about to drink my coffee and didn't about to pick it up, but didn't have time to pick it up. 8 in here and a 7 there. 7 blocking down here will give me a 7 there. Sevens down these 2 columns here, and across here will give me a 7 in that square. 7 across these 2 rows and a 7 down here means that you're a 7, my friend. Three blocks down here and 3 blocks across these 2 rows. That will give us a 3 in that square, and the missing number here is going to be a 9, I think. Ah, there's 1 empty square up here. I better fill that quickly. 5 by the looks of it. Okay, maybe we've finished with the easy ones now. We had a lot of easy ones in. Maybe we're ready at the less easy part now. Let's have a click through the digits and see what's going on. As though we were Marvin Gaye. Oh, I don't need fours. I've got them already. Ha, 6 down here and 6 across here means that 6 is one of these numbers, one of these squares here. So 6 is blocking across. Will give us a 6 there. Now, in these empty squares here, surely we must have 1 or 5, right? 1 or 5 missing down this or in this block, and 1 or 5 missing for this row. So it means that this square here cannot be 1 or 5. Let's have a bash in case it turns out to be a number. So it's not 1, it's not 2, it's not 3, it's not 4, it's not 5. It could be 6, it's not 7, it's not 8, it's not 9, it is 6. Thank you. And so that, of course, means that that's got to be 1 or 5 in those remaining squares up there now. Still doesn't get me to the end of the game, though, but at least it's a tiny bit forward. Aha, we have 5 blocking here and 5 blocking here. So here's a 5. And now 5 up here and across there. So there's a 5. Last number to place here is a 2. 2 going up to the top. 2 up here. There's a 2. Eight across this row gives us an 8 in that square. 1 blocking here and 1 blocking here. So here's a 1. 7 blocks this square, so there's the 7. This will be a 6. 6 is the last number to place in this block up here. 4 and 6 are completed. 2 and 7 block up here. This means that these two squares have to contain 2 or 7. In fact, no, let's do it like this. 7's going up there. That will give me the 7 there. 2 going up here gives me the 2 in this square, and 5 will finish it. And back down here, I've forgotten what it is now. Oh, it's a 1. And the last number here is a 5, isn't it? And this is a 1, isn't it? Now I remember. 1 across here, that will give me a 1 in that square. 1 going to the top gives me a 1 in that square. The last number to place here looks to be a 9 to me. 9 down here and 9 down here means this is our 9. One more number for this row. Is it a 3? I believe it is. One number for this column. That's going to be an 8, I think. And we have 8 blocking down here, so that will be our 8. This will be a 3. This last number to place here is 1. Not much more to go now. Here we need a 2, and here we need a 5. That's our considerably easier than recent times New York Times hard level game. Thank you. Bye-bye.